Hello everyone, it is Reversal. Welcome back to another episode of Knights and Dragons, and today we are gonna make a wish because it's Qarin. That is the latest epic boss that's available on Knights and Dragons. It's already been running for 2 days, and today I'm going to be finally talking about this epic boss. So I'm going to just discuss everything that you guys, I think, need to know about this epic boss, so that way you guys have my opinion and all that good stuff. So first things first, the epic boss itself, because it looks kind of badass. You guys have to agree on that. It looks kind of evil at the same time. Pretty buffed. He's working out quite a bit. I like the little smoke coming from the lower part of his body. It's kind of like disappearing in smoke, and then of course the little orb in the left hand. I think it's left hand, depending on where you're looking from. At least in the right hand you see the little orb in there. Of course the veins as well, blue veins, and he's pretty evil looking. Look at the look on his face. By the way, this kind of resembles like the ghost or the genie from the lamp in the movie Aladdin, which is a great movie, by the way. Yeah. In essence, this is some sort of the evil brother of that ghost. I'm not entirely sure. I think his name was Ghost in the movie itself, but that doesn't really matter. This is the evil brother, and it's called Qarin. So today we're actually going to be taking a look. By the way, I like the shoulder plate, man. It looks really cool. So Qarin is the epic boss, and the elements are spirit and air. It's a great display because you can really see the air coming from the bottom part of its body. The veins are kind of representing the color air, and of course the orb, and then the whole purple look of the body, yeah, kind of makes sense. I like the way it looks. The color combination isn't annoying or anything like that. So in other words, it's a great epic boss, and we're going to be taking a look at how he attacks a little bit later. First things first, we're going to take a look at the vesture of Qarin as well, because that is the epic boss armor, and I don't know. I don't really know if I like the looks of this epic boss armor. I think it looks kind of cool. It's just that the colors, the purplish, it doesn't really like, nah. I would have preferred that the outfit would have been black or something like that, or dark red. That would be cool, but then it would really be a fire type. But yeah, Knights and Dragons always seems to want armors to be that color, and it only works for so little armors. It doesn't really work for all of the armors, so then sometimes you're going to be getting a combination of colors that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I wish, in the sense, that Green would be releasing the feature of customizing colors in armors as well, so that way, yeah, I don't even know, I think it would look kind of cool if you could adjust the colors, but yeah, that's just my opinion in that. Anyway, vesture of Qarin. Let's actually take a look at the weapon. You can see it when you go into news over here. So the weapon, I don't know, is it a staff? Yeah, I think it's a staff. So I don't really like staffs in Knights and Dragons, so I probably won't be using this armor in my lineup. Now let's actually take a look at the stats as well. Currently the vesture of Qarin is the second best armor in the game when it comes down to the legendaries. You still got the Vortex Aegis, which got released like last week. That is still better than the vesture of Qarin, and the difference in total combined stats is 9 total combined stats, so it's not a whole lot that you're missing out on. The vesture of Qarin is going to be replacing the Death Shroud that came out a while back. The vesture of Qarin is more superior in both ways. In attack, it has more attack, and it has more defense, so it makes for a better armor. And the vesture of Qarin is also the second best defensive armor in the game, so in other words, it is a great armor to have in your lineup. I've been considering to actually have this one in my lineup, but then I was like, I already have an Arcane Mantle, so I don't really feel the need to have this armor in my lineup. But I'm going to be leveling this one up. As you guys can see, I'm on level 22, and I already started crafting the first version, so that's kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to. I'm not entirely sure if I will be getting the plus version of the armor, but we'll just have to see about that. So let's actually go ahead and see how the Qarin epic boss starts attacking. So I need a friend to help me out, and basically what you need to keep in mind is, of course, the elements of the epic boss are spirit and air. And if you paid attention, you know that Earth is going to be strong against air, but is weak against spirit. So that is not the most ideal, you know, element to use. My main suggestion would be the fire type element, because fire beats spirit and doesn't get counted by the air, so that's kind of cool. So I have my pestilence armor in here. My Pestilence Mantle Plus, which is a great armor. I also have a Blazeborn Vanguard, which works pretty well. So those are my main armors that I'll be using. And then, of course, I'm going to be hiring some friends. So, of course, Hellfire Plate Mail works pretty well. Unicorn Salvation is a great armor against this one. You also got the Celestial Dragon Mail, which, by the way, I have over here. Celestial Dragon Mail, that is a great armor to use as well. What other armors can you use against this? Something with fire, Lilith's Mantle is not recommended. You got Pestilence, you got the Chupacabra, that is still like a valid armor to be using against this. So anything with fire and a combination of anything else besides earth and besides water is a great armor to be using against this epic boss, so that way you don't get countered when you take a look at the damage. So I'm gonna be using Stelios over here, and we're just gonna see how this epic boss is gonna be attacking. So let's get into the battle here. It's connecting, and there you go. It's like shooting like two little orbs. As you guys can see, it is kind of cool looking. I'm waiting for the special attack, obviously, so that way we can see how it looks. And I don't know, it doesn't really seem too threatening the way he's attacking. He's like kind of breezing like... But I think he's gonna do a special attack right now. Yeah, there you go. Orb is rising in the air. There's like a spirit tornado coming to us, and I think it's kind of cool looking. I noticed that like the attacks of the epic bosses in Knights and Dragons always have a different type of effect, and I think that kind of adds something to the game, kind of a unique side to it. And I'm definitely gonna be going for level 43, and you guys will be getting that episode to your subscriptions like at the end of the week or something like that. But as you guys can see, I took it down on level 22 and gonna get epic energy. So you know what, I'm just going to take it down once more because we can. And in general, I do really like this this epic boss. Kind of gives a nostalgic feeling when I think back the movie Aladdin. It was one of my favorite. It's probably like one of my top 3 Disney movies ever made. My number 1 most favorite is Mulan. Some people are gonna be like, oh, that's something that I didn't expect. And the second one most favorite will probably be The Lion King. Yeah, that's kind of cheesy, but I do really like that movie. Anyway, back on the subject here, got a fusion stone, and we are not gonna be summoning the epic boss quite yet. Okay, anyway, that doesn't really matter. So, I just wanted to let you guys know and inform you guys that you guys will be seeing more Boom Beach coming to the channel as well, because I have a couple of episodes prepared. I hope you guys are okay with that. I know some of you guys are gonna be really annoyed at that, but just don't watch those episodes if you don't like them, or just check them out and see if you're liking them. You know, it's just something that I like putting out on my channel, and I really enjoy playing the game. So I hope you guys can respect that. So on that note, we are going to be taking out this epic boss once again, and I'm going to be using somewhat of a friend that I can actually use that doesn't really... let me see who we have over here. We're gonna be using someone with a little bit more stats here. I have a bunch of people that add me, but don't really have too much strong armors. Okay, Black Stallion has a Triskelion War Gear, which is the plus version of the armor, and it's a really great armor to have as well. And the epic, obviously, with the fire type is gonna be great as well. With the exception of like an Arclight Shroud, because that is obviously having the earth element. That you need to take into consideration. And I would really like to know what you guys think about this epic boss. Is this like one of your favorites? Are you going to be using this armor? Just let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. So we're almost nearing the end here. The epic boss is gonna go down, and the next time you'll be seeing more from this epic boss is obviously when I'm going to be taking it down for level 43. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And on that note, I'm going to be rounding this episode off here. I want to thank all of you guys so much for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video to boom, give it a thumbs up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and actually farm some snakeskin armors in the meantime while I'm editing this episode and bring it out to you guys. And this has been Reversal of Knights and Dragons. I'll be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm also available on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook and other social media links in the video description, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for your daily doses of reversalness. Is that even a word?